Welcome to another coding exercise session. Here we want to write a program that reads a number between 0 and 1 from the user and check if the number is equal or greater than 0.5. It rounds up the number to the nearest integer, and otherwise it rounds down the number. In order to do that, we first declare a double number. We ask the user to give us their input value, input number. We store it using cin function, and then we go through the if condition. So the condition here that we put, if the number that we read from the user is greater or equal than 0.5. If this is true, round up the number using a ceil library function that we know from before. So we learned it in the previous section. If you don't remember it, it would be nice to review those lectures. Then using this ceil library function, we can easily round up the number. And else means that if it's lower than this 0.5, it will round down the number using the floor library function. So let's try and see. So the machine would ask us to enter a floating number. I would say like 0.8. It rounds up. It goes for the first condition. Let's verify it here. Yeah. So it goes to the first if condition. It sees that it's correct. It's true. It makes sense. Then it enters the if condition and do the statement that we have written here. Using ceil function, it rounds up the number. Let's try it once more. So if I say, for example, 0.5, it still rounds up to 1. Why? Because we say equal, greater equal than 0.5. If it was only greater than 0.5, it would have rounded down this number. But because it is greater equal, it rounds up the number. So let's try it once more with another to go through the else condition. Let's put another number, for example, like this one. It rounded down the number. So it checks the if condition here, saying that okay, it doesn't pass this condition, so it does not enter this statement. Then it escapes to the else, and else is here. So the floor, using the floor library function, we round down the number. But there is something here, so something that you can practice. This is the practice test for you. So here it says that we enter something between 0 and 1, but in this coded program, we don't check if the number that the user has entered is actually between 0 and 1. So it needs another if condition. So firstly, we read the number, we store it from the user, and then we first check to see if the number is between 0 and 1 or not. If this is not between 0 and 1, then we show a message to the user saying that, yeah, this is the invalid input, this is not valid, this is the number that you entered is not between 0 and 1. And then we go, if it passes through that condition saying that okay, it is between 0 and 1, then it enters this if condition. It would be a nice practice for you to do that. Thanks for watching.